post-combine buzz, let's call it. And Jonathan, obviously you covered all that. Who do you think's the player that helped himself the most in the pre-draft events?
Yeah, so I attended around 25 pro days. I was a big part of this pre-draft process this year. Saw around 150 guys. People love to bag on the pro days, but if you cover the NBA draft, you have to be there. You look on the sidelines and you see presidents and NBA head coaches, owners, this is a big part of the pre-draft process. So if you're not there, I'm not exactly sure how you're covering the NBA draft. The guy that stood out the most to me is Jaylen Williams from Santa Clara. This is a guy that started the draft process as a projected mid-second round pick on our board, and he came out number 20 in our mock draft that came out today. He played in the 5-on-5 at the NBA Combine. He measured extremely well, 7'2" wingspan for a guy that played a lot of point guard in college. And then, it came out in his pro day, and actually in all of the dog and pony type drills, he didn't look very good, but he decided to play 3-on-3, which is kind of unique to see in a pro day. And you could really see him come alive in terms of his skill level, his competitiveness, his feel for the game, handling the ball, creating for others, and just some of the things that he did defensively. You take it with a grain of salt because it's a pro day and it's designed to make guys look good. But NBA teams were really impressed by that. That's what everybody's looking for in today's NBA. And just real quickly, two other guys that I think deserve mention. Jaden Hardy, I think, helped himself at the Clutch Pro Day. That was a really unique scene. You walk into the gym and you see, some 2023 lottery picks working out, and Derek Lively and Nick Smith, Chris Livingston. You see John Wall roaming the sidelines, Trae Young. Definitely one of the more interesting pro days. And they put him in a situation to really accentuate his strengths. His body looked great. He actually missed the NBA Combine because of COVID protocols. And so this was an important showcase for him in front of a huge audience of NBA people to just really show people his shot making ability, his deep range, the energy that he brought, and the scoring instincts. When you turn on the NBA playoffs and you see Jordan Poole, really being Golden State's second best player. And you say, hey, why can't Jaden Hardy be that? He started the year third on our board, and now he's there available there in the 20s somewhere, and teams are starting to think, hey, is that guy are we sleeping on this guy? And then very quickly, his teammate at Ignite, Marjan Beauchamp, also I thought helped himself. He's, changed his shooting mechanics from the G League season playing with Ignite and really shot the ball very well off the dribble. And just his size and length, at 6'7" with a 7-foot wingspan, the energy he brings, I thought it was impressive. So, you take it with a grain of salt the pro days, but NBA teams definitely value them.
I thought to add one player to the guys Jonathan mentioned from being at the Combine that really helped himself, not maybe at that high of a level, but Kenneth Lofton Jr., who, he clearly still needs to get in better shape, I think, to, be more attractive to NBA teams. But even, losing some weight from the college season, you see his just ability to play out there. He's got a very high basketball IQ, extremely skilled for his size, and one of my favorite players to watch without question. So I think he kind of got himself more in the mix than he had been at the end of his sophomore season.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.